Yo, what's up, folks? It's Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back another episode of The Good, The Bad, The Awesome, where we unbox, give our review, first reactions of all things pop culture, mainly Star Wars, Transformers, sprinkled in with some other stuff, and anime, and McFarlane figures. So, if you like that stuff, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It only helps the channel, and if you don't like it, then that's okay. You know, thank you for stopping by really quickly. You may tune into your regularly scheduled programming. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the world of Diablo 4 and McFarlane Toys. And you know, we reviewed the Barbarian, we reviewed the Necromancer, we reviewed the Druid, and now we're going to review some of y'all think I'm going to say the Sorceress. Nope, she's coming up next, but this is the Blood Bishop. So we're going to take a look at this, take it out of the box, fawn over it, and tell you my thoughts. So let's go do it. Here he is, the Blood Bishop from McFarlane. Again, figure statue, not figure posable or anything like that, but it is a 12-inch mega statue fig that we're getting from McFarlane Toys. And just to tell you a little bit about the Blood Bishop, now this guy in Diablo 4, he has fought in the dungeons, Hallowed Ossuary, and Zenith, and the Blood Bishop utilizes tentacle attack, though is primarily a caster that can direct damage, and bombs for area denial. So, fun fact about him, they speculated that the Blood Bishop was a normal bishop in his earlier life that did a lot of evil things. And so here it is. Love the color. Looks like an evil baddie. I have not fought one yet, but I know it is coming. Love the tentacles, the kind of heart shape, like kind of looks like arteries and stuff like that. That is so cool. But we're going to get this out of the box here in just a moment. But there's the side, there's this box, there's that side. Mystery weapons. These are some of the mystery weapons that we can get. Now, these are mystery weapons that go along with some of the other figures too. So that is cool. Maybe we'll get an epic loot drop here. So I am hoping. We'll see what we get. So let's do this. Let's get it out of the box onto my table so we can talk about it, compare it, love it, pet it, and call it George. Here's everything you get in the package with the Blood Bishop. E numero mandro, blah, blah, blah. There we go. I don't know. I can't say it. So here's what you get. You do get some stickers here. Let's open this up just like with all the other ones. That's interesting with Diablo 4 and other McFarlane figures. You get cards, but you get stickers here. Love it. Love that logo. Love it. Very, very cool. I don't know where I'll stick them. Looks like mystery weapon number 1. Mystery weapon number 2, and you get 3. It's an epic loot drop. Epic loot drop. It's going to be awesome. And then you get this base, which looks very cool, unlike the other ones. Circular does roll if you want it to, but it's not purposed for that. It's purposed for making him stand. Then you get the stick up his butt right there. I don't think it goes up his butt, but maybe it does go up his butt. Oh, nope, it goes up the front. But that's the stick, and then you get the Blood Bishop itself. So let me go ahead and assemble. So if you look down here, you can kind of see right there. That's where he goes to the bathroom. So we're going to plug that hole. Oh, plug it up like so. And then there we go. Then boom. And now we have the Blood Bishop standing here. Let me get it just kind of popped up. There, standing. This thing is friggin' intimidating, man. I'll tell you what. I don't know, for some of y'all that fought this boss, tell me, was it hard? Because he looks like he would be a very, 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 very hard boss to kill. But looks like one that you can overcome and get some epic legendary loot. But let's bring it in a little closer for a closer look. Let me pop my camera up a little bit more, so that way we can bring in some illumination. Boom, bring you in closer. Closer. There he is. I mean, just looks freaking amazing. I love that it's just red on red, and then you got the gold here. That is just so cool. Looks like he's hovering. It would have been cool if the metal post right here could have been clear, so that it really did look like he was like hovering above the stand. But just overall, I mean, I can't even get him into my frame here. Just a freaking amazing. Look at the face. Got that skeleton skull look. Now, you don't get different parts you can interchange, because I don't think in the game he's not interchangeable, and you don't get any posability, but this thing is awesome. And then here's the side view, folks. Here's the back view. Looks like a heart right there with the arteries just popping out. I'm sure that's not something you want to face in with being ill prepared. And love just the overall aesthetics with the gold. This just looks cool. So from a height standpoint, I'm going to pull a ruler over here. So from the bottom of the base to the top of the tentacle right here is about 12 inches, a little bit over 12 inches. The figure itself is about, from the bottom of the foot, let's just say about 10 inches. So that's the height you get on that. So from a width, I'd say from tentacle to tentacle, you're looking about 9 inches there. So that is amazing. So just to show you, I'll bring in some figures to show you scale. But before we do that, let's take a look, because what we want to see is what's in these things, right? So let's see. Now, spoilers, if you don't want to know, then don't watch the rest of this video. But if you do want to know, like inquiring minds do, let's see what happens. Maybe I get lucky and Daddy gets a new pair of shoes. Let's see what happens. So we get a new rock and a mace. Mace Windu. That is freaking cool. Look at that. That is awesome. I'd weather it a little bit more. I wish this was a bit stiffer, so that way, that's what, never mind, I'm not going to say it. So that way it just doesn't bend. That would be great. But look at that, the gold hand with the black, the skeleton. So I know this goes to the Druid. I forgot who the mace goes to, but oh well, it can go to anyone, I guess. So that is freaking cool. Oh, I don't know if I showed you. That's the skull details. Friggin' awesome. Friggin' awesome. Let's go with mystery pack number 2. See what we get. Necromancer, you got a new friend here. Look at this scythe. This is awesome. Folks, if you want some really cool weapons, you better get this Blood Bishop for your other figures, because these are amazing. Yeah, these are not for him. He can't hold these. That's how he would have to hold it. They're not for him. But just look at the detail on that. I mean, get a little black wash on that, and I think you can get that to pop. Wow, that is cool. And then let's see, I got one more. One more. What could it be now? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. It feels tiny. Let's see what it is. Oh, a little gold globe. And I believe this is for the Sorceress right there. That's pretty cool. Nothing for the Barbarian. Sorry, Barbarian. Well, I guess you can use the mace. You can use the mace Barbarian. I think that's actually for you. But that is awesome. Those are cool to go with your Blood Bishop there. And so let me do this. Let me get some of my other figures and we'll compare them. I don't know why I didn't open the Sorceress first, but I should have, because how cool would it be if I had all 4 of them to face off against the Blood Bishop? But here is how the Blood Bishop scales with the other McFarlane figures here. You can see just huge, intimidating. But who would win, the Blood Bishop or Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen? Or let's bring in Spawn. Who would win? You tell me. Who would win, Spawn or the Blood Bishop or the Transformer or whatever? But this looks very cool, and it looks like, I mean, when I take and I'm going to show you here. I'm going to take one of these epic weapons. I don't know if that's what you call them. I'm going to call it an epic weapon. So for example, this one for the Druid, I could take the hand off here, throw this hand on, and it matches pretty darn good. And now I got a pretty wicked awesome looking weapon for my Druid there. Let's do the same thing for my Barbarian. Let's give him let's give him the mace Windu. We're gonna pop that mace right in there. Doesn't fit quite as good in the hand, but I guess you just kind of tighten it there. There we go. Got a mace with my Barbarian. And then I love you with the bone scythe, but we're going to give you that epic scythe right there, my friend. Y'all are getting an upgrade because you need to fight this Blood Bishop. You need to fight him. Beat him. Destroy him. Look now, that is cool. They are now equipped with weapons to destroy the Blood Bishop. Face him towards it. That's freaking amazing. That's freaking amazing. I love it. I love it. I just need the Sorceress. Once we open the Sorceress, we'll have a cool little like epic battle scene, but this is freaking cool. Now I want to get the World of Warcraft figures. I want to get them so bad. I want to get all of them. But gosh, that's like dropping 300 shillings there. More than 300 shillings. A lot of cheddar. And so let's get back together. Let's talk through some of my final thoughts on the Blood Bishop. Let's talk through some of my final thoughts on the Blood Bishop. Blood Bishop. Blood. There he is. Just look at this freaking thing. It is so intimidating. This thing is cool. I mean, it is just gnarly, gutsy looking. Get some black wash on this weather. Make him look really, really evil. Like he's the fruits of the devil. But look at him. You don't want this bishop overseeing your confirmation or your baptism, because I'm pretty sure that would not be good. But like I can make him spin right there. I don't know if that's just a loosey-goosey thing or that's just the way it is. But overall pros, I love this. I love that it came with four epic weapons that I got out of it. I'm calling them epic. I don't know what they are, the mystery weapons, but I got 4 of them out of it that I can now equip my Barbarian, my Druid, my Sorceress, and my Necromancer with. And the Sorceress, coming soon. Don't worry, you'll get to see her. But my only cons, again, it's just a statue. How cool would this be if this was a figure you can play with and like put out in different hands, move these tentacles around? How cool would that be? So McFarlane, if you decide to make figures to do that, that would be awesome. Other words, I'd probably have to wait for Mezco or a NECA or Bandai, one of those companies to do it. But this is awesome. On a scale of good, bad, awesome, this thing is friggin' awesome. That's all I gotta say. It's freaking awesome. I mean, it just looks cool. It just looks really, really cool. And so that's it. If you want it, get it. Go out and get it. It's $49.99. If you have a GameStop membership card, I think you get 5% off. Look for deals, look for specials, things like that. But I was able to pick mine up at GameStop. But look at your local retailer, wherever it may be. So with that, I leave you to go dungeon hunting, go look for loot and get stuff to power yourself up. And remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. Do it now. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.